that's B flat, okay? We're talking about, for B flat, you can play a pentatonic or a blues scale in B flat, but you don't want to just play it right there. You want to play it it's relative minor. Well, there's B flats on the 6th fret of the 6th string, right? So, go down 3.5 steps, takes you to G. And then you can play this relative minor. So if you're playing a B flat, an A flat, to a G minor progression, or you could play, just play that in B flat position, pentatonic, G minor. Right? Another way of playing the natural minor. So we went from a pentatonic where you're only playing 5 different notes, right? Pentatonic blues scale. No matter what key you're playing, you're only using 5 different notes. And if you're using the natural minor, you're playing 7 different notes. Now, obviously, in both these scales that I demonstrated, there's more than 5 and 7 notes in there, but a lot of the notes are repeating. Music is very repetitious, as we know. So, let me give you a couple different, well, first, let me show you what they look like, okay? So, here's B flat. And that's your basic blues scale, okay? 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4. Starting on the 6th string, using, the fingering. This way is another way of playing a blues scale. In particular, B flat, but you can always transpose both of these so you can play in any key. The thing about this is that you don't start on the B flat as you do with this pentatonic scale here, this pentatonic or blues scale in B flat. This one, you're starting on the A flat, so you always go a whole step down using that pattern, no matter where you are. In this case, okay, you're playing, use that, but now you want to play a B flat, but you start on the A flat. So here's B flat, but you start a whole step down and just play a 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4 1 3 1 3 pattern. In this case, I played the 4th and 6th frets, 3rd and 6th frets. The 4th and 6th frets I played on the 6th and 5th strings with my 1st and 3rd fingers. Don't mean to be rushing this. Some of you will probably know. And so I apologize for rushing. 1st and 3rd fingers on the 4th and 6th frets. That by the time we get up to the 4th and 3rd strings, I'm using my 1st and 4th fingers on the 3rd and 6th frets. Then for the 2nd and 1st strings, you go back to 4th and 6th frets. So the 2nd and 1st strings are just like the 6th and 5th. Yep, and you can go backwards as well. And just go back to the B flat to make it, have that resolved, give it resolution. So the G minor scale, the natural G minor scale, different ways of playing it. We're starting on the 6th string, 3rd fret with the 1st finger. I like using this one because for the first 4 strings, 6th, 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings, I'm just using my 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers. On the 6th and 5th strings, if you notice, there's a half step distance between the 5th and 6th frets. And then on the 4th and 3rd strings, they're using the 5 and the 7. So you're playing 3, 5, and 7. 3rd fret, 5th fret, and 7th fret. This is what I mean. So I'm on the 3rd fret of the 6th string with my 1st finger, 5th fret with my 3rd finger, 6th fret with my 4th finger. Exact same positioning and frets on the 5th string. By the time I get to the 4th string, I still play the 3rd and 5th fret, but now I'm using the 7th fret with my 4th finger. So 1, 3, 4, 3, 5, and 6, 3rd, 5th, and 6th frets. 1, 3, 4. That was the 6th string. Now I'm on the 5th string. 3rd, 5th, and 6th frets with the 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers. Now I'm going to be playing with my 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers, the 3rd, 5th, and 7th frets on the 4th string, as well as your 3rd string. 4th and 6th frets with the 2nd and 4th finger on the 2nd string, and then just finish with the G. See what you can do with that. You could play, if you don't want to reach that much, I just slid my 3rd finger from the 5th to 7th frets on both the 4th and 3rd strings. So that's the G minor, natural minor. So many different things. You notice I played this one right here. This is a very common one to be used. Now that's on the 10th fret, starting on the 5th string. 10th, 12th, and 13th frets for both the 5th and 4th strings. Using my 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers. 3rd string, my 1st and 3rd fingers. 2nd string, 1st, 2nd, and 4th fingers. All right, that was the 10th, 12th, and 13th frets. Now the 10th and 12th frets on the 3rd string. 5th and 4th strings are the same. Now you get to the 2nd string, you're going to play the 10th, 11th, and 13th frets. So it's actually 10, 12, 13, 10, 12, 13, 10th, 12th frets, 10th, 11th, 13th, 10th, 11th, 13th, 15th. So you got so many different options here, but try to remember, if you know that pentatonic scale, that's the most popular scale most guitar players learn to play when they're playing lead. And some of the players out there play this. They play it different ways, but they don't even know it's a pentatonic scale. Remember, 5 different notes. But to find out, because if I'm in the key of B flat, I can lay the lead down in the pentatonic and B flat of the blues scale. But if I'm still in the key of B flat, I want to spice it up a little bit. Just use that natural minor scale. Remember, the distance between that B flat major, the relative minor to B flat major, the chord that is G minor, because you're going down 3 half steps. B flat, go down 3 half steps. Nice if you start on the 10th fret, 2nd string, and play 1, 2, 4, 10th, 11th, and 13th frets, 12th and 10th frets on the 3rd string, so you could play, see if you could play a G minor to an F to an E flat, a G minor to an F to an E flat. So I can Line up right there on the G if you'd like. Simplicity at its best. Hope you enjoyed this video on the B-flat pentatonic and the relative minor that you can use if you're in the key of B-flat. So keep playing and have fun.